Your North Texas. First one to come to the game of 6'5" at 290 pounds. Continue driving and straight from
All right, welcome back.
What?
Welcome back.
Okay, you said black.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
You're just hearing things.
Okay, I know what I heard. You know I'm drunk.
Yes, we were pretty intoxicated. We've been taking shots all night.
Thanks to you and your fucking caramel and purple nipple booty shots.
Something like that.
Yeah. Make a booty shot, dude. No, why nipples? Make booty.
They're just called buttery nipples.
Well, make something and name it with booty.
Yeah, I do see the booty shot glass you gave me.
Yes, you're a special guest. That's why I give you a privilege to drink from that.
Uh-huh. Just gonna eat Funyuns on the podcast?
Yes.
Gonna make noise.
Alright, fine, here. God damn it.
This is about the North Texas Bulls.
Which I know fuck all about.
So we're here at Juan's backyard barbecue. Let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking.
I'm Don and you're Juan, but if they listen to the podcast, they know that I'm Daddy White and you're Trap Lover 69.
Of course.
And I am the head of press and media relations for the North Texas Bulls.
Should you really be saying that?
Probably not.
And you're going to say anyways.
The Sweep, sponsored by the North Texas Bulls. The Bulls' official podcast, The Sweep.
Okay.
I hope Pastor Hudson's not listening.
Even though
he's the owner.
Oh, God. And he's like, this guy knows fuck all about fucking Bulls.
The North Texas Bulls is an arena football team, and we're doing it really well. We're like 5-1 right now.
Poggers?
Like Pogger-chan?
Poggers.
Like my little...
PogChamp.
What? PogChamp, okay.
Yeah, let's just go with PogChamp. I mean, it's Texas. We're the best.
Yeah. Well, all the teams are Texas. It's the 2021 Texas division.
Well, you know what?
For the AAL.
Well, fuck the rest. This one's the absolute.
So we were supposed to play the West Texas Buccaneers, also known as the El Paso Buccaneers again, but they folded, I believe. Last time we played them, it was 66-0, and they didn't even have enough players to fill out the roster. And one of their players was playing in a black helmet because he was a practice squad member. And on their Instagram, it says DM them if you want to play. So,
I've heard about that in your last podcast with Anthony.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
And you said that we, the Bulls, had like a fancy stadium to actually practice in.
Yeah, so that's another thing. When we went to El Paso to play, they had to stop the game, and we won by default because their stadium wasn't up to par. But actually, we were in the Fort Worth Convention Center during this game, but next game we're going to be at Night Tech Convention Center, and it's even nicer, so it's an upgrade. And I cannot wait. But in this game, we brought in the North Texas Bobcats, which is from the Developmental Indoor Football League, and they're their champion in their league, but it's a semi-pro league, because there's a professional indoor football team, or like league. So we brought them in. Little did we know, they made an all-star team.
Barf, 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 woof, 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 barf.
Your dog.
Yeah, he's just curious.
He's just chilling. He's on the podcast now.
Iggy, say hi.
I'm a dog, barf.
Yeah, just snort.
Snort. They brought in this team, and they had replaced some of their bad members with better members. They actually put on some ex-Bulls that we had cut, and they also brought in some from other teams. So they weren't original Bobcats. They literally made like an all-star team to try to beat us. And little did they know that our coach, Coach Mann, with No Soft Sports, hashtag keep the game going. I don't know what their sponsor is.
I think you're going to say hashtag docs.
Yeah.
I missed that from Virgil Con.
And then Trey Sport, I don't know. Whatever the other sponsors are. But yeah, he was actually writing down names of players that was doing really well. Especially like the kicker and I think this one receiver, and the quarterback was actually not bad. We ended up winning by pretty good score, but we had a lot of penalties and stuff and illegal formations, and the players weren't doing the best because they took them lightly because they were a semi-pro team.
Right.
But it's still fun. I went with my Trey Harlan jersey that I wore. It's actually a issued jersey like they get from their vendor. Trey actually had me walk out with him, so I was with the team in the smoke. I don't know if you saw on Snapchat. I actually ran out with them onto the field, so that was really cool. This is the one game that my stepdad wasn't able to go to because he wasn't feeling well. And that's when it was raining really bad, if you remember, on that Sunday.
I mean, something about the weather just fucks up people. Like, it fucks, like, whenever it rains, it really screws up with my mom.
Yeah. People talk about, oh, my knee's acting up because it's raining and stuff. I never understood that, but apparently that is a thing.
Yeah. Even my sister, it affects her too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Hey, if you get this new job, you'll be off weekends.
Yeah, I would fucking love that.
I would love for you to go to one of the games. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
We don't have many left, but we'll see what the playoffs... Are you literally licking the mic, dog?
Iggy, go.
Well, you're listening to the Knot, Juan's Backyard Barbecue. Let's get cooking.
Featuring my dog, Iggy, which I named after JoJo. He does look like the fucking dog from JoJo, too. He's even fat. It's too bad I can't give you coffee flavored blowgum because that's bad for dogs.
So, from what you've seen on my Snapchat, what do you think about the games? I know Anthony had some comments about that it's not up to par with the XFL and it's not as polished, but we are a new football team, so that's to be expected. And especially with moving new venues now, and hopefully, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but next year we might even move to a better league. So, especially with how well we're doing, I think we have 4 ex-NFL players. We have Trey Harlan that just recently was with the Rams. We have Meshach Williams, which I forgot what team we was with, but he was with the team. I think the coach used to be a San Francisco 49er. So we have a really good team compared to other ones. The San Antonio Gunslingers are the only team that's kind of give us problems, and it's our only loss. But we play them at the very end of the season. So for what you see, what do you think?
Well,
something you're interested?
With my limited knowledge, I'd say you guys have a lot of potential to just be the best.
Yeah,
you got the best stadium, so you got the best equipment to train. Yeah. I mean, already you're already like at advantage compared to everybody else. So I can see getting up there in the ranks.
So I see us taking the 2021 AAL Texas Division, flat out from the Gunslingers. But the problem that I have is, I don't know if it's a practice issue or what, but they seem to have some issues with penalties and stuff. And I'm afraid it's going to F us over once we start going to the playoffs and facing teams that's been together for a long time. But actually, Pastor Hudson also owns a semi-pro football team called the North Texas Stampede. And they actually won their championship, and everybody has a ring. So, hey, maybe if we win, I get a ring too. Being the head of press. So, I can't wait.
Iggy, stop licking me.
Well, as we lay this meat skirt on the grill and get some Frank's Red Hot links and some tortillas and everything thrown on there, we're going to cut right now to my interview with 2 of the players from past game. Hope y'all enjoy. It's your boy Don coming at you at the close game against the North Texas Bobcats, and I got 2 of the best of the worst. So let me start off. It would seem like you had a lot of problems with penalties and a little bit of formation and stuff. So going into practice the next game, what are we going to do to change that? A win is a win, but...
I mean, we just have to clean up the little stuff, man. It does start at practice. Everybody being there, everybody, just giving their all. But we have to clean up the mental mistakes, the little stuff. I mean, because in the long run, when we start playing playoff teams, stuff like that, that's going to really hurt us. We're not going to be able to squeeze something out like this like we did today.
I'll get you some water in a second. Okay, so coming into this, what was your mindset, and why do you think so many penalties and stuff held us back from having a blowout?
Really because we took this team lightly, being that they're, a semi-pro team. We didn't come out with the intention to dominate. We had the thought of it, but we didn't execute it once we came out. So all we got to do is get better at practice and then make sure we hit all the little things like Reese said and get better next week.
Sounds good. And one last question for you.
Yes,
who do you think is the ugliest player on the team?
Has to be me because it's my birthday and I'm 30, so I have to be the ugliest one today.
Okay, and one last thing. Let's do a shout out to the shorties, right?
Shout out to my fiance Taylor, my daughter Aaliyah, his wife Helen, his little boy. Shout out all the boys organization.
Yes, sir.
#horns up.